So after the invention of stone tools, humans discovered the use of fire. At first, humans were afraid of fire and lightning. Probably fire caused by lightning had killed many wild animals. Humans tasted the flesh of the killed animals, which was soft and tasty. This made humans aware of the effect of fire. They used flintstone to make fire and used it to protect them from predators, for cooking food and for creating light during night time. Thus fire became important for man in olden times. So initially humans were afraid of fire and lightning. Fire means we know that is niruppu, lightning means minnal. So at first they were afraid of fire and lightning. Probably fire caused by lightning had killed many wild animals. ஸோ மின்னல் அடிக்கும்போது அதில் தீப்பொறி மாதிரி வரும். ஸோ அதனால நிறைய வைல்ட் அனிமல்ஸ் வந்து இறந்துரும். ஸோ தே டேஸ்டட் த ஃப்ளஷ் ஆஃப் த கில்ட் அனிமல்ஸ். இட் வாஸ் சாஃப்ட் அண்ட் டேஸ்டி. ஸோ திஸ் மேட் த ஹியூமன்ஸ் அவேர் ஆஃப் த எஃபெக்ட் ஆஃப் ஃபயர். ஸோ தே டேஸ்டட் த ஃப்ளஷ் ஆஃப் த அனிமல்ஸ் விச் இஸ் சாஃப்ட் அண்ட் டேஸ்டி. ஸோ தே யூஸ்ட் flintstone to make fire. So why they want to make fire? They want to make fire to protect them from predators and also for cooking food and for creating light during night time. So they want to protect them from the wild animals and also they want to cook food for them and also to create light during night time. So fire became important for man in olden times. The next human invention was the wheel. This was the first scientific invention of humans using their brain and cognitive skills. So see here, the invention of wheel by humans is considered to be the foremost invention. So the invention of wheel is considered as the first invention. When humans saw the stones rolling down from the mountains, probably they would have got the idea of making the wheel. So in the hilly areas, in the mountain areas, the stones will rolling down from the mountains, right? So when humans see that thing, they have got the idea of making the wheel. The next heading is pot making. Humans learned to make pot with clay. The invention of wheel made pot making easier and the pots made were burnt to make it stronger. They decorated pots with a lot of colors. The color dyes were made from the extract of roots, leaves or barks. These natural dyes were used in rock paintings. So humans make pot with the use of clay. So the invention of wheel that made humans easier to make this pot and they'll burnt the pot to make it stronger. The தீயில வந்து அவங்க சுடுவாங்க, அப்பதான் அந்த pot வந்து ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இருக்கும். They decorated the pot with the different colors and the color dyes were made from the extraction of roots, leaves or barks. So these natural color dyes were used in the rock paintings. So see the picture, hunting scene in which men and women are taking part. Before the use of language, humans expressed their feelings through actions and also recorded it in rock paintings. So now we have different languages. We know how to speak the language. So we'll express the thoughts, express our feelings through the language. But before the use of language, humans expressed their feelings through actions and also they recorded it in the rock paintings. From nomadic to settled life, the world's earliest farmers. The seed of fruits and the nuts they ate were thrown into soil. During rains, the soil gave it life. Some days later, the saplings sprouted from the soil. By observation and logic, they learned that. So now we are going to learn about the life of the people from nomadic life to their settled life. The world's earliest farmers. So people ate fruits, right? So when they ate fruits, they'll throw the seeds into the soil. So during the rain comes, the soil gave it life, and some days later the sapling sprouted from the soil. Sapling means it is a small plant. So from the seed, after rainy season, there will be a sprout of saplings. So by this, they came to know about the farming, about the agriculture. By observation and logic, they learned that a plant grows from a single seed and yields a lot of fruits and vegetables. Seeds that fall in the river beds sprout easily. Plants grow faster in water-fed areas. Alluvial soil is more suitable for plant growth than any other. So a plant, a small plant that grows from a single seed, right? So when it grows as a big tree, it will give lots of fruits and vegetables. And also seed that fall in the river bed sprout easily. So ஆறுகளுக்கு பக்கத்தில் விழுற விதைகள் வந்து சீக்கிரமே முளைச்சிரும். ஸ்ப்ரூட் அப்படின்னா முளைக்கிறது. Plants grow faster in water-fed areas, and also alluvial soil. It is a type of soil. So this is more suitable for plant growth than any other soil. With the above knowledge they realized that with proper sowing and nurturing, they could increase the number of plants more than the ones that grew naturally. Thus, agriculture and farming came into existence. They domesticated the animals and used them in their farming. So by observing the above points, they gained and they realized. So what they came to know means, with the proper sowing and nurturing, they could increase the number of plants more than ones that grew naturally, because we are just throwing the seed into the soil. But when the rain comes, automatically from the soil, the plant is sprouting. So this is grew naturally, right? So agriculture came into existence through this process. Then they domesticated the animals and used them in their farming. Breeding of animals now became an important part of their life. Oxen were used for plowing. Oxen made the practice of agriculture easier. Life was becoming organized than it was when they were hunting. It enabled them to settle down in a place. Now with settlement came the problem of utensils and vessels for cooking and storage. The potter's wheel and fire solved this problem. So now breeding of animals is important part of the human's life, because they are using it for their agriculture purposes. Oxen were also used for this agriculture purpose, and with the help of oxen, they made the agriculture process very easily. So life was becoming organized. So when they were hunting, they want to move from one place to another. But through this agriculture process, they came settle down in a place. So now with this settlement, what is the problem they are facing is of utensils and vessels for cooking and storage. So to cook and to store the cooked food, we need some utensils and vessels. So for that, they are using the potter's wheel and fire. So this solved their problem. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு சமைக்கிறதுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது பாத்திரம் அதை ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிறதுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு தேவைப்படும் இல்லையா. ஸோ அதுக்கு அவங்க என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, அவங்க ஒரு பாட்டர்ஸ் வீல் ஒன்று கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க, ஒரு பானையும் வீலும் கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க, நெருப்பு கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க. ஸோ இதை வச்சு அவங்க அந்த ப்ராப்ளமை சால்வ் பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க. The invention of plow helped the farming practices. Farming started with the clearing of land and burning the leftover shrubs. They plowed the land, sowed seed in them, and harvested the produce. So with the invention of plow, the farming became very easy. Plow is nothing but கலப்பை, ஏர் கலப்பை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So farming started with clearing of land. So normally if a land is there, there would be some plants or some wastes. No. So before farming, they want to clear the land, and also they want to burn the leftover shrubs. Then they plowed the land, they sowed the seeds into the land, and then they harvested the produce. They harvested the things which they get from this agriculture process. During the prehistoric period, humans lived in caves. and depicted their daily events in drawings. Mostly pictures of animals were drawn. So during the prehistoric period, humans lived in a caves. So there what they'll do, they'll draw the daily events. So most of the pictures are animals. So they draw the animals in the rocks. So see here, this is Keelvalai from Viluppuram, Usilampatti, Madurai, Kumudipadi, Coimbatore, Mavadaipu, Coimbatore. So see here, this is like a animal, right? So இது மாதிரி animal picturesலாம் அவங்க அந்த rockல வரைஞ்சி வச்சிருப்பாங்க. Porivarai cave, Karikayur, Nilgiris. Once the fertility of the soil decreased, they moved to a new place. Initially, agriculture was done for immediate food requirement. Later, when they found out ways to increase production, they started storing the produce. The food products stored were used during the lean harvest periods. By their experience, they understood that land close to the riverside was suitable for farming. So they decided to stay there permanently. So now people have started doing the agriculture process. So if the fertility of the soil decreased, then they can't do the agriculture process there. So what they'll do, they'll move to a new place. So firstly, agriculture was done for immediate food requirement. So if they need food, if they require food, they'll do the agriculture process. Later, when they found a different ways to increase the production, what they'll do, they'll started storing the produce. The food products stored were used during the lean harvest periods. So if the production is increased, what they'll do, they'll started storing the food products. So this food products can be used by them during the lean harvest periods. ஸோ எப்போ விளைச்சல் கம்மியாக இருக்கும் அப்போது இந்த ஃபுட் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் அவங்க ஸ்டோர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க இல்லையா, ஸோ அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் அவங்க யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஸோ பை திஸ் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் தே அண்டர்ஸ்டுட் தட் த லேண்ட் விச் இஸ் க்ளோஸ் டு த ரிவர் சைட் வாஸ் சூட்டபிள் ஃபார் ஃபார்மிங் பிகாஸ் த லேண்ட் வில் பி மோஸ்ட் ஃபர்டைல் விச் இஸ் நியர் டு த river. So they decided to stay there permanently. Now we are going to learn about the domestication of animals. They found out that the dog could sniff other animals and chase them away. So humans found them useful for hunting. Thus, dogs became the first animal to be domesticated by humans. Following the dogs, they started domesticating hen, goat and cow. So they found the sniffing power of dogs. Sniffing power means mopam pidikkirathu. Okay, and they chased them away. So humans thought that dogs would be useful for hunting purposes. So dogs are the first animal to be domesticated by humans. So following dogs, then they started domesticating hen, goat and cow. Humans stayed on the plains for a long time. During this period, they have not learnt only agriculture but slowly developed skills of handicraft. Permanent settlement in a place increased the yield of crops. So they settled in a plains for a long time. They not only learnt agriculture but also they developed the skills of handicraft. Handicraft means கைவினை பொருட்கள். So permanently they settled in a place and they increased the yield of crops. Now they had grains in excess of what they consumed. The surplus grains were exchanged with other groups for the other things they were in need of. So this is called the barter system. Thus trade and commerce developed and towns and cities emerged. So now they had excess grains of what they consumed. So what they'll do, they'll exchange the grains with the other group of people with what they need. So this is called the barter system. And then trade and commerce is developed and then towns and cities are emerged. Thank you, students.